or Z.
Wait. He said the girls were built like the number 9. She said, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashes to the party. And you know me. What's up guys, it's Doug and we are back with another music reaction. So today we're going to be listening to Book of Ryan by Royce da 5'9". We've got 19 new tracks from Royce today. 21 tracks in total. I've heard Bobble Boat and I've heard Caterpillar. Let's just get right into it. Before we do that, smash that like button, fam. Gently tap subscribe. We're on that grind to 300 subscribers now. This channel is all about coming up and bringing others with us. So if you're about that too, then why don't you come ahead and join us? We'd love to have you here. If you guys need to hit me up for anything at all my social media is on screen. Hadouken! And now what I'm expecting from this is really solid lyrics over old school hip hop beats, which with 19 tracks, I'm assuming will get kind of repetitive. Hopefully they're not all, hopefully they don't all feel the same. But lyrically, I'm sure he's gonna kill it almost every song. So we're just gonna get right into it. This is Book of Ryan by Royce da 5'9". Let's get it. Track 1, intro.
I woke up this morning and decided I can always improve.
Okay.
I woke up this morning and decided to always believe in myself. Distraction free. No nagging ass bitches. No begging ass niggas.
That was a cool little intro. Real smooth, really cool instrumentals, just getting us ready for the track. Or for the album. It was cool. This is track 2, Woke. Oh.
These rappers ain't woke at security bathroom hotel.
Oh.
Come to Detroit with that, oh yes, that's a toe tag. Might as well have Mayweather back you at a black match approach. I massacre your whole rap allegiance. Oh yes, this one's for little bro and big bro ain't come back from the store yet.
Yeah.
Soap is any calendar day, I'll Halloween like 8 October. I'll be hot, I ain't buying it.
Yeah.
I'll just step over the ring and hit the bitch like Andre the Giant.
Really dope song, really cool way to really set this album off. Crazy flow, really dope beat. I really like that song. I'll be coming back to that song for sure. Track 3, My Parallel, and it's a skit.
That are inspired by my childhood scars and sadness. Every black man must fend for himself. Nigga, all I want is a good home and a wife. And for children.
That was dope, yeah, really cool skit. I guess it acts like kind of an interlude, and he's talking about his childhood experiences and how he's never basically told this story before. Really cool. Next track is Caterpillar. I have already reacted to that song. If you want to see it, click the link up there in the top right corner. It'll be appearing right about now, and you'll be able to watch it. We're moving on to track 5, which is Godspeed featuring Ashley Sorrell. Very soulful voice. That's great. Yeah. This is very sonically pleasing, actually. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was born at a quarter past. I was the color purple. Mom and pop took me home in a Crown Royal bag. Now I'm the hottest nigga that you know with the colorist intentions.
Yeah.
Niggas is sheep, niggas is sleep. About to woke as a dinosaur. My connect give you a whole kilo of coke. Eat a dope. Bad. That should be my tag. I'm from the streets where the eyes are not even.
Yeah.
Thieving. Ballers, debauchery, scheming. Freak away from having Issa Rae. Eating out Lisa Rae. Any artist out that you see is great. Tell him I said bring his ass. Better bring his head. Let his single play. We don't care what you say.
Bars on bars on bars on bars on bars on bars.
There ain't no ladies left. These niggas crazy, yes. They playing crazy like the Chappelle sketch.
Very dope, man. What? Wow. I take back what I said in the beginning about these old school beats maybe not being original and different from each other and maybe getting boring along the way. I know we're only, now it's 6 tracks in, but if the beats are coming like that, man, this is going to be sonically pleasing and lyrically pleasing because That beat was really, really great. I mean, it was just super bouncy, great chorus sounds in the background. What was her name? I keep forgetting, I'm so sorry. Ashley Sorrell singing in the beginning of that song. Super soulful, really beautiful track. Man, he just comes punchline after punchline after punchline. He is just ridiculous. Godspeed is a great track. This is track 6, Dumb, featuring Boogie. Hell yeah, let's get it. Oh! This is reminding me of Still Dre.
Legend, man, I'm a prophet. You ain't no artist, you what I would call a concept. Made to inspire gossip like Shade Room or like Gossip.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, this beat is ridiculous. The bass line is ridiculous. The pianos, oh my god. Wow. Like, this beat is ridiculous, and Royce is about to kill this. I mean, he always does, but like, when the beat's like this, I feel like he just, he is so aggressive on these types of beats when he has to be. It's really great.
I hope that you know that if you voted, you might as well, and I voted for no one. They knew when they made that category where that trophy was going. All this industry shit is, there ain't no middle class. Raise your glasses.
Really dope.
Looking quick. This shit is, man, I wish I
very dope using that vocal sample.
In the scope, in the cope, I can afford. Consult me, only catch is that I'm in this hole. Oh,
That's dope. This feels so old school. It's so dope. Yeah.
The way how you gon' stomach that? Because of that, all my niggas is
dope.
Like how we get to this, yeah. Man, I turn basic into intricate. I kill you with my simple shit. No tweeting when we kicking it. Don't mind saying this.
Dope switch up. Yeah.
Man, I had a dream.
Ah, come on. It just rolled right into the next track. Yo, that track again. Hey, you see my reactions to this. I'm loving these beats. I'm loving these songs. All these songs have been super dope so far. Royce is great on these tracks. I mean, his delivery, his flow, his lyrics. That was a really dope feature from Boogie. I cannot be mad at that. He did his thing when he was singing. He gave us a couple bars in there, really dope. So again, track 6, Dumb. Great track. We're going on to another skit called Who Are You?
As soon as I blink,
I want to know if it's okay if
I'm looking my son right in the face.
like kind of ask some questions. The objective of the paper is to go in depth about the Book of Ryan. I was kind of sitting trying to get in that first paragraph, and I started to realize how difficult it is to write. I guess the first question is,
Who are you?
who are you?
That's so dope, man. Very dope. So in the beginning, it sounds like he's a child, and he's allowed to ask his dad questions as long as he doesn't blink. And so he's got this courage, and he's asking and asking and asking a bunch of questions. But then when he blinks, you know, all that time flew by, and now it's his son standing right in front of him. And so I guess he's kind of just like saying that this time, his entire life just passed by so quickly. It all goes by literally in the blink of an eye. And before you know it, your son is in the same position that you were in as a child, and his son barely knows who he is. And he's trying to write a paper about him called Book of Ryan, and he's asking him who you are. So I guess Royce wrote this entire album called Book of Ryan kind of to give to his son, saying, this is who I am, these are my stories, these are the experiences that I've had, these are the things that I have gone through. So that's a really dope concept. That was a great skit. I really enjoyed that. Very rarely do I actually find myself feeling this way about an interlude or about a skit, but that was really cool. Moving on to track 8, Cocaine. Oh, yeah. Fantastic production so far.
So often I did a look, but wouldn't ask me to get. I was checking all the seats, but the only thing I saw was a bag of cocaine.
Dang.
Papa was too solid, he ain't never tell a lie. He said, oh, before you go, make sure you don't tell your mom about the cocaine. I'm losing my mind, trying to figure out how did I need so much pain. I drink a lot of alcohol, problems with the law, but I have done better or the same. Daddy,
crazy. Is this Royce singing? Because if it is, very unexpected and very cool. I think that was Royce actually doing a little bit of singing on this track, and his voice is very soulful. This is really, really dope.
He did that because he didn't want to lose us.
Yeah.
Strong man. let's talk about how much I respect my pop. Pop, I love you unconditional, and thanks for loving me more than cocaine.
Wow, that's beautiful.
My father tells me over cocaine.
That's great. That is so good. Oh my god. Wow. This track is powerful. Okay, wow. So, talking about his father and the fact that his dad had a cocaine addiction, his dad was able to go to rehab for them because he loved his family more than he loved the drug that he was addicted to. And so he went to rehab and got clean to be able to be there for his, to be able to be there for his children, to be able to be there for his kids. That is really, that's great. I mean, there's not enough good things for me to say about that track. Very happy with that track. This is track 9, Life is Fair. Production on this, by the way, has been absolutely outstanding. I have not gotten bored with any of the old school beats or nothing like that. Really great.
Summertime were the funnest times. Mama used to have to say come inside like 100 times.
Yeah.
Flat booty, big titty bitches just on their grind. Moody used to say they was built like the number 9. Ha.
Wish I could be childish for old times. Either y'all were trans or Z, or y'all
Wait. He said the girls were built like the number 9. Oh my god, that is terrible. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have actually never heard that expression before. That is terrible, Royce. Jeez.
Someone like my auntie would watch us. She just smoke weed and want not to be bothered.
Yeah.
We go and leave the house and not be by her.
Yeah.
She was our favorite, she never would holler.
Yeah. We used to love when our parents went out and left us with that crazy uncle or crazy aunt that just doesn't really, like, they love you and all that, but they don't really care so much about what you're doing when you go outside as your parents do. And so, like, you get to go outside, you get to go run around and just have fun and just do whatever you want to. It's crazy. It's great. Summertime was really like that, and he's bringing back great memories for me. He's bringing really cool images, like, in my head of things that I've done in the summertime. The fact that I used to go out at like 8 a.m. and come back at like 10 p.m. It was just, this is great. This is bringing back memories. This is making me feel nostalgic. This is beautifully produced. It's very well done.
Get ready to get dressed. How the children? I see you got your new car. You know, 'cause I can't stand that bitch.
I said stop. Same girl that mama just was talking on fake too. Used to borrow our papers and all of our things. She was always ungrateful, always had bad news.
Great track. Very well done. Like I said, brought memories back. I'm super happy with this project so far. We're about halfway through it. Next track is Bobble Boat. I've already heard that too. Unfortunately, I was not doing reaction videos at the time I heard it, but I love this track. It is a fantastic J. Cole feature. This is track 11, Legendary. Very cool.
Legendary.
Oh.
This shit gon' make it legendary. This shit here gon' make it legendary. Make it legendary.
Getting started, I'm just getting out just looking
Yeah.
all my competition. Let me slow this shit down. I just need me a bad one. Come on here and whip my flag, huh? I just got a bottom line. I don't do a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking takes
Talk,
a lot
Royce.
of time. And I got a lot of time. Since a kid sitting in the window.
This is filthy.
I should say Tubby, cause I'm ballin' like Dr. J. Wondering how could they sub me? I certainly got comrades like Conrad Murray who operate ugly from around the way. Turning down, you a bad one. That's that shit gon' make you legendary. That's that shit gon' make you legendary.
Yeah.
It ain't no better feeling.
Yeah.
I ain't tryna fuck everything.
This beat is crazy.
That shit like it just ain't necessary. All I'm trying to be is legendary.
Man, yo, that's a crazy track. That is crazy. That has so much energy. That production is just, like, it's just, I'm not mad at that track. It's not my favorite, but it was definitely very, very good. What's this? Summer on Lock. Pusha T, Jadakiss, Fabulous, and Angel Zap. So, I'm gonna have to look at the features because there's like 4 of them, but this is track 12, Summer on Lock, featuring Pusha T, Jadakiss, Fabulous, and Agent Sasco. So, hey, I'm expecting some fire from this. Dope loop.
I got the summer on lock.
Yeah.
In the winter too.
Oh.
Let me show you what a winter do.
This beat is so dope, man.
Let me show you what a winner do. Stay stunned, but you broke while you front.
Yeah.
We the topic of discussion, got the summer.
Yeah.
So far ahead of my time, I'm about to start another life. You a target, I'll probably blast you twice. Out here rapping with the passion of Christ. Curveball through the eye of the storm. I am the calm for disaster to strike.
Oh my god.
Shooting nigga face off like his neighbor is Tim Taylor. Racketeering, Cardi in the pen, Cardi
I
in the
got the
bus.
summer on live, and the winner too. Let me show you what a winner do.
This is so dope. That's on my playlist.
We the topic of this that they choking out.
Yeah.
I just let them go. I don't force them out. Supreme Court.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. We're the ones that they're talking about. You're the one that they're chalking out. So like when you chalk outline a dead body, super dope. Simple line. It's not like something too crazy to understand, but it's a dope line.
They walk them out. The time that he looking at is crucial. I can see the pain translated through
His aggressiveness is so dope.
worse when they scoop ya. See the J don't hit on live.
Yeah. Yeah. This beat's so dope. Listen.
Ride on winter, shine on summer. Life's a bitch and I'm trying to get you slime balls from her. Any leaks, we gon' fix it. None of mine pro plumbers.
This beat is insane. Great features.
Let me show you what a winner do.
Great features all the way through, man.
Stay stunned, but you
Great song. Fantastic song. I have nothing bad to say about that. All the features were dope. The beat is insane. Their verses were all insane. I love the lyrics to almost all the verses. They had great punchlines in there. Man, those guys are legendary. Shout out to the last track. And that song is a banger. I mean, banger! This is track 13, Amazing, featuring Melanie Rutherford.
I am not trying to be in the store all day. Y'all can play the game one time. Let me go get change for $1 real quick. Everywhere I went, I used to bounce that ball. Everywhere I used to go, I used to bounce that ball. I'm Lil Ryan from 1665 Volt Vegas. Remember me? I used to buy all the mystery mix now latest. Young chicks who ended up dumb, young and rich. I had young parents, but they both were strict. I had a superstitious granddad. Wait, scratch that. Crazy granddad. I seen him turn his hat around 3 times. Wow, this is overwhelming.
It's not doing much for me.
Yesterday I was watching Good Times.
Okay, so it was a dope little storytelling element to that song. Being back in his hometown after making it out of there, and trying to encourage people to understand that they're already amazing and they don't really have to. He said you don't need a lucky ball to be amazing, you know, stuff like that. But the storytelling was cool. It wasn't the best storytelling that I've heard from Royce. The beat didn't do much for me. The hook was kind of annoying. I mean, I don't know. You guys know I don't like talking bad about songs, but I just didn't like that one. I'm sorry. But I sat through it all. We don't judge a song before it's over. You know, sometimes the song's got to switch up in the beat. Sometimes a song can save itself in the last minute or so. You never know. So next track is Outside, featuring Marsha Ambrosia and Robert Glasper. So this whole album has been kind of an interview. His son interviewing his father.
Sometimes I'm even afraid to admit I'm afraid of the weight of my problems. Haters working overtime. Hey, hood, cause you diabetic. My daddy just had a cancer scare. And Dewey still working the post office to answer shit.
Yet you kick me, punch me, say don't trust me, shoot me down like a mob to something, fuck with me.
I'm afraid you going to college and not acknowledging I'm your father cause you're not proud enough. But I fought hard to make sure you never see certain things that I'm a product of.
Nice.
It's easy to confuse being a father with being a provider, but all we got is us.
Wow.
And times I hesitate to take credit for raising you too.
So he's talking to his son.
I never taught you to ride a bike, but we still a lot alike. Not my opinion, so you know you're genetically predisposed to more than just eating soul food. So I'm afraid of you and try to risk it. You in the gene pool with a lot of sick fish. Say this one thing non-related. You would never, ever be better than me in basketball.
Okay, so I didn't like the first half of that song, but that's what I'm talking about. A song can save itself. That second verse was beautiful, talking to his son directly, and ending it off in a really funny way. Really interesting, the way that he speaks to his son, and the way that he says he's afraid for his son, for the conditions that he's going to have to grow up in, being a black man in America, and having to deal with the fact that people just like him are dying every day, and that he wishes he had done more than just discipline him when he raised him, and how he's afraid of him drinking and ending up like his father because his father was an alcoholic. Really great to see him speaking to his son like that. The whole concept of this album being an interview between father and son, and the son learning who his father is very dope. Having a kid know who his parents are is very beneficial, and I feel like with this album that might be one of the messages that Royce is trying to send, which is great. I think it's fantastic. That song is not my favorite, but that second verse is probably one of my favorite verses on this album so far. So, great song. Track 15, Power.
My face roll, me and my bros in a panic state. If that's the case, yo, I can't just stay around us. Everything was fine, we just had dinner. We got all the He-Mans, Battle Cat, Adam, and Cringer Eagles at. But he was too young to detect sarcasm, so we was like, nigga, where your Timbs at? It's Thanksgiving in the Montgomery home.
Crazy. I know a little bit about what that's like. It's rough.
Now mama trying to cover for him. She afraid my daddy gon' punch him again. Fact 4, our favorite movie just came on the tube, and this ironic is blood sport, and I'm looking at Frank Dukes and shit, thinking you should split. Before daddy come down these stairs in his basement and see you wasted, but he just cut me off like, that nigga ain't gon' do shit. But the truth is, turkey's down in the Montgomery home.
So,
Dad has just been away.
Production, very simple, but it's dope because it allows Royce to put the focus on his lyrics. And I'm not saying much because he's telling a story and I'm enthralled by it. It is a very rough story he's telling. The song is 6 minutes and 42 seconds long, but I'm going to listen to probably every second of it and just feel like I'm almost there with him, because he's just so vivid with his storytelling. He's so talented as a rapper.
Don't do. He looked him right in his eyes and he asked him, what the fuck is you gonna do? My father hit him so hard his body hit the stove, the oven dough hit the fucking floor, the turkey fell out the oven hole and landed near the stairs. Now daddy's standing over Greg talking about, nigga, you ain't hurt, get up, get up. And here comes taking my father out and handcuffs.
This flow's incredible.
It's real embarrassing. To all my friends I grew up with, who grew up fatherless, I know through me you live vicariously. I want you to know that we ain't no better than you or yours, we all needed therapy. We care about each other more than we care about if anybody understands us. What I'm trying to say is fuck you and happy holidays from the Montgomery family.
Yeah, it's a great song. Really interesting the way that at the end Royce says that he still feels like his father was a good father to him. And though his answer would have been different as a teenager, he understands now that he has a son, that his father taught him to respect people. His father taught him that there were consequences for your actions. His father taught him discipline, you know, and he didn't walk out on them. He was always there for them. So really interesting how your perspective changes as you get older, and that is a great song. The next track is a skit. It's called Protecting Ryan.
Lay up, I'm like, ball, nigga. God damn, they talking shit, I'm talking shit. He jumps up in my face. So I throw an overhand right in the hook. Bitch, wow, this nigga falls to the ground, sleep. All you see is Z's. The ball hit him in the face hard as fuck. Now if he was about to say something tough, he must have just changed his mind, because that nigga turned around and broke running. All I heard that nigga saying was, I don't want a problem. This nigga just blacked out and started swinging the knife at the dude I dropped. I'ma kill you, motherfucker! And start cutting the nigga. I had to grab him. Like, Greggy, what are you doing? Don't kill this nigga. The whole park just went silent. And then the silence gets broken by police sirens. Ryan got a record deal, did you hear, Greg? Yeah, I deal with a record every day that I got for calling myself Protecting Ryan.
Really dope. Crazy story. Yeah, so his brother protects him in a fight, well, when he really doesn't have to. Royce gets into a fight, drops the kid, right? And his older brother shows up out of nowhere with a knife, cuts the kid up when he doesn't have to. So of course the cops are called and all that. His brother gets arrested, and his brother blames him for that fact. This is track 17, Strong Friend.
Slip up if I'm out with them and let them spin. The question is, how is y'all problems becoming my problems? I'm already hiding all of my problems behind my pop problems.
Yeah.
When I was 9, seen my father beat the shit out my mama. I'm smiling right now, I'm trying not to cry about it. You need to check up on your strong friend. The one with strength is never gone in. The one with sense take care of several grown men. Pay their rent and then they trade on him. The devil play to win. I remember I had my head Campbell in my Mercedes Benz. You probably thought she gave in to the plot of Satan.
Crazy. Man, jeez. Royce is going in on the second half of this album, cutting really deep. He's going right at your heart with these really crazy stories, man. Playing with your feelings. Yeah, we know we've all got that one strong friend that like is always there helping everybody out with their problems, listening to everybody, helping each other out, helping other people financially, you know, or just always being there for everybody. But no one ever asks how they're doing, if they're okay. And when they end up committing suicide, it's too late. And that's when people realize, you know, that something was wrong. Very sad, man. It's a great track. This is track 18, Anything/Everything.
Anything and everything. Anything, everything. White people decide between anything and everything. My people divide between snitching on each other, telling everything. Buy from other colors, selling everything. If vodka was my crush, but now I'm just on everything. Landlord just kicked my mother out and everything.
So soulful, this production.
Sell our soul for everything. Mom and Papa used to fall out over everything.
Yeah.
I met them all, I'm spending all I got on everything.
Yeah.
There is no police brutality. Sheriff David A. Clark. God bless America. Don King.
Yeah, so like I said before on that last track, the second half of this album, I guess after the skit where his son actually talks to him about getting to know who he is, with every track, Royce gets a little more introspective, he gets a little more in-depth about his opinion on society, on America, on his childhood, and he goes for the throat, really, in a lot of these songs, whether it's talking about something that happened in his childhood and just really going in detail about how crazy and graphic it was, to talking about the social injustice that black people are going through in America right now. He just puts it all out there. Like, the entire spectrum is basically being covered. The entire spectrum of his life and of his experiences is really being covered in the second half of this album, whereas the first half was really energetic over those old school boom bap beats and he was just going in and just really flowing crazy. This second half has been a little slower, a little more introspective, a lot more storytelling oriented. Very dope. I'm really enjoying hearing Royce talk about his experiences. So really cool so far. To me, this will definitely be in the album of the year conversation. This is Stay Woke, featuring Ashley Sorrell. Great.
Yeah, now you see what the Lord doing. Ripping pages out the book, I had to make the story fluent. Thanks to Marshall, I'm sober doing what I enjoy doing. I'm putting chatting on, had to at least pay it forward to him.
Great beat.
Every other day another star's born. And that's the freshen of the K and of the art form. I'm trying to vocally smoke you, you will be missed. The hocus, the pocus, magician doing tricks in this miserable business you spit.
I'm trying to vocally smoke you, you will be missed. Like, you'll be missed, I'll miss you, but you'll be missed, like smoke, M-I-S-T. He even said double entendre before that, so you gotta know when it's coming. He let you know.
So now y'all scared of them shook niggas? Jamal Crawford couldn't cross over and sell me them wolf tickets. Best rapper alive, broadcasting 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm fly as a dive in the sky in the harness. Anyone alive sleeping on me can die.
This is great.
But like Brian do, you in the game, but you sitting coach like Tyron do. Me and my soldiers, we just out reminded like old Italians. Snatching your homie's necklace, the rocket to show me.
Wow.
These gross.
Bro, you in the game, but you sit and coach like Tyron Lue. Oh my god, bro. Like, you're in the game, but you sit in coach. Like on a plane, but then he says like Tyron Lue, because Tyron Lue sits in the game and coaches. Man, Royce, oh my god.
Amy Winehouse, the Lord graciously still kept me here in the place to be. On the corner like baby blues.
Man, yo, Royce is filthy. Filthy. Like, how many times does he have to prove to you guys that you can't touch him lyrically? That song was amazing. I really enjoyed that song. It's great that so far into the album we're still getting such high quality music. Very dope. I like that song. Track 20, First of the Month, featuring T-Pain and Chavis Chandler. Yeah.
I'm rolling with Royce, yeah.
I love T-Pain, man.
Both of us wedding rings.
Yeah.
On every banger. T-Bills are the wedding singer.
Yeah.
We all make headbangers. I'm leaving them dead, ain't I?
Yeah.
It's the first of the month. I got my bag in the mail. I was panicking yesterday, now I'm happy as hell. Yeah.
Smooth, man.
It's the first of the month. I got my bag in the mail. I'm turning back up my radio. I hope I never be alone. But
Yeah.
it's the first of the month. I'm putting some rims on my car. My lady said it's a waste. Bullshit, I'm a star. Leave me alone.
Alright, y'all. So our camera battery ran out, but we only get about an hour's worth of battery out of that camera. We gotta get a new one. But anyways, First of the Month was a dope song. It was chill, you know, it was kind of slow, but it wasn't bad music. I'm not mad at it at all. The next track is the final one. It's Caterpillar featuring Logic. And he says it's the hardest verse he's ever done ever, but Sean C said he spends the entire verse talking about race. So we're going to see what he's got for us. I'm going to try to find a way to record this on my phone, but it should be fine. Alright guys, just a slight drop in quality, but nothing too major. Sorry about that, but not too bad for a phone. So this is the last song, Caterpillar remix featuring Logic. Let's just get right into it. And that'll be the end. Let's see what Logic has for us. Let's see what he got.
$250,000 records in my first week at BET. Still don't wanna let me perform. Maybe it's cause my pigment. Maybe I'm being ignorant. Maybe it's all a figment of my imagination and exaggeration. Hip-hop is beautiful, it's you and I. And it doesn't discriminate if you black or white, or you Christian or Muslim. It just love them and put nothing above them. I just wanna be remembered as a good person. Just can talk about the millions of them ass, but now it just ain't the time or place. It's crazy how everybody's so obsessed with my race.
Nobody is obsessed with your race more than you, Logic. Nobody mentions your race more than you do. Nobody. People would forget about the fact that you're half white and half... Well, actually, it's gotten to a point where they'll never forget because you've reminded us so many times. You make this about race so many times that you complain about how much your race is mentioned. Come on, man. Literally in the first line, you said it's because of your pigment that you're not allowed to perform on BET. Maybe so. Why be so upset about it, man? You don't gotta mention this every single song. It gets old. I used to be the biggest Logic fan. I introduced Logic to my brothers, and now they're like the biggest Logic fans. My brothers liked everybody more than I did. I was the one to listen to every single mixtape and every single album that Logic had before anybody else in my family. And then I showed him to everybody else and they all loved him. And now I'm getting bored of Logic because that's all he talks about is race. I don't even want to listen to the rest of this verse.
Ask me what it was like to be a white rapper. What's it like to be a white rapper, Logic? Oh, and I was just like, never talked about it. And I was like, man, it's so great being a white rapper. White, everything. White, man, being white is so great. Wow, it's so great. And then some brother was like, hey, ain't your daddy black? And I was like, oh shit. And then the whole world was like, what, are you scared to be black? Are you ashamed to be black?
Royce should have just never put this on the album and left the song originally with the real best white rapper ever. Alright, yeah, so that was Caterpillar remix featuring Logic. I hated it. Logic should have just taken that verse and thrown it away because it did not deserve to be on this song, on this beat, alongside Royce's verses. But that was Book of Ryan. The album is absolutely amazing. I was worried about the fact that it was very long, but not mad at all with this album. It is definitely an album of the year contention for me. Royce da 5'9", incredible body of work here, man. Really, great album. You all know what it is. We're all about coming up and bringing others with us. If you're about that too, then why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. It will really help the video out. Again, if you need to get in touch with me, all my social media is on screen right now. Hit one of the links below in the description, and we'll be back very soon with that Ray Shremmerd review. I'm Doug, you guys are the viewers, and as always, peace.